YouTube, how are y'all doing? Basically, I started today with working on my EP. I finished the first, it's going to be like single slash bonus song for you guys. It's called A Million. It's it's probably one of the greatest songs I've ever written and produced, and I don't know. I'm just pretty excited for you guys to hear it. Like I said, May 5th. May 5th is the date, the drop date. You know, it's funny. I'm gonna tell you the hardest thing about being a music artist, or yeah, really being an artist, is sticking to a date. Commitment, 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 commitment. Really, that is like the hardest part. Grabbing people's attention, setting a date, and staying committed, and putting the entire project together and releasing it on that date. I have no idea why it is so hard to do that. But as an artist, you guys, any artist, I mean, a lot of people do it, but it's like, I don't know why that just ends up being the hardest part about this whole thing. You know, because a lot of artists have the talent, they have the time, but it's just doing it. And so this will be my oh no, I had a first. Oh wow, my old EP. Okay, so this will be my second little mixtape EP thing that I've put out, or actually third technically. But like in all my years of doing music, why is this only? Excuse me. Why is this only the second time I put out a group of songs? You know, I have a bunch of songs that are out on my Soundcloud, which you can go follow. Link in description. But like actually dropping, because people like my cousin, man, he drops mixtape after mixtape. Get it? Mixtape after mixtape. Hey. Anyway, bad joke. But I'll leave a link to his music in the description as well. But me, on the other hand, I mean, I put out beats, I do different things, and I think it's just, you know, when you do so many different things, it's kind of hard to focus on just one. But this year, like I said before, it's all about staying committed, and this year I definitely want to give 100% in everything that I do. So, you know, we got karate tournament coming up. You know, we're training hard, eating a whole lot better. Oh, staying committed to this diet. Oof. And, you know, the drop of the EP, you know, staying committed and getting the songs. Like right now, I got all the beats done, as y'all saw the other day. And so this next part is to write all the songs. And then the last part of it will be, I'll probably end up going down to Texas to the producer's house and get it, or to the studio, I should say. It's his house studio, same thing. And getting it all recorded and just being done. And, you know, I mean, that's probably what's going to end up happening. Like I said, I'll be vlogging the whole time, but like that's just how this process is going to go. And so right now I'm in the writing process, and I will tell you, just like writing a paper, you know, a lot of songs that you hear that are out right now are ridiculous. They really are. And I'm not even going to name rappers' names or the song titles and the stuff that even I catch myself singing from time to time. But like, really, just like an English paper, you know, some of these songs sound like the kid who the teacher said you have an hour to write a 3-page paper. And the kid who got done first, that's what this music sounds like. It's just a bunch of, you know, when people are just talking and just, it doesn't really make sense. But then at the end, they say like, they start off with a thesis statement, but then the ending of it's just like, what? Huh? Ugh. Sorry, I'm so tired. And then you have other artists who have been doing it a long time who actually make real music, and you can tell that they took, the first 20 minutes of that hour and really just sat there and thought about what they were going to say. Then the last 40 minutes of that hour, or the next 20 minutes, I should say, they spent writing the song, and then they spent the last 20 minutes editing, and and then when the paper was finished and turned in, they got A's on the paper. But the problem is nowadays, no, it seems like no one really cares about like effort in music. It's trippy. See what I did there? And the thing that sucks is like some of these artists are really smart. They have like serious education and whatnot, and it's like they sound ridiculous. And you know what? But it's funny that I say that because I remember listening to Lil Wayne when I was growing up, and I remember thinking like this man has told me how many ways to stick it, flip it, twist it, bop it. And I'm like, man, can this man talk about anything else? And then come to find out that this dude's like the most smartest of like all the rappers there are. Like he's got English degrees and graduated high school early, so he could go rap. And I'm sitting here like, so why do you just make songs like the way you do? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. But that was then, and this is now, and this next generation that's coming up. I mean, thing is, you can't beat them. You join them, but you got to do it in your own way. And with my music, I plan to do things differently, but have hotter beats. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell it like it is. Definitely gonna tell it like it is because too many these guys are calling themselves like king of the youth, and of course all the youth are looking up to them. The youth want to do bad things, and these guys are out here telling them to go do it. Like, hey, look at me, I made $1 million overnight and I was doing the same thing as you, and blah blah. I'm like, man, bro, like we need real role models out here. J. Cole said there's no role models. There really aren't, because these guys are out here just doing the most. And if I had a child right now and my child came home and said, Dad, I want to be like such and such rapper that's on TV right now, and it wasn't anybody that I thought was like, somebody who would be a good role, I'd be upset. I'd be like, why do you want to be like them? Why do you want to pop Xans and Percocets? And like, that's the most ridiculous thing, man. Like, even the rappers that are in their like late 30s, early 40s, and in the 40s still talking about the same old mess. Of course, these kids are like tuning in and they're like, man, yeah, that's what I want to do. Like, oh, it is so annoying to me. But like I said, I do it different. And you guys are about to hear what I have to say in about a month and a half on May 5th. Cinco de Mayo. Everywhere. Mid L. What does mid L stand for? It stands for midlife crisis. Just taking a pause in my life and just seeing that this world is under a huge crisis right now, and we need some motivation. We need some inspiration. Like even me, the devotions in the morning. Listen to Joel. Listen to different pastors and different inspirational speakers. That's just not enough. Like I myself have to take it upon me, because the change that I want to see, I have to be, and I have to get my life together. Like my song, that's on me. It's on me to help change like my what do you call that? Some type of circle, concentric circle. Okay, it's up to me to change my concentric circle. What does that mean? So the concentric circles of concern. So imagine you drop the rock in the water, boop, and then there's that little circle, then there's the next one and the next one, and the ripples just keep getting bigger. So I take care of the one immediately outside of me. Then that helps the one right outside of them, and then that just keeps going. It's almost like paying it forward, And so influencing just the few people that are around me can help influence the next group of people, and then that's how this thing happens. Because you look at the music and the stuff nowadays, what happens? One person hears a good song, they put it on Facebook, and the next person they share it, and it keeps going and going and going, and all of a sudden everybody's knowing the lyrics and the songs and stuff. So why not have lyrics and songs and things that are promoting positivity, that are promoting things that are uplifting, that can inspire, like instead of like Xanax and drinking all the time and just doing the most stuff and having sex with every girl that you see. And it's funny, I hate it, but like girls talk all this trash about how guys are. And listen, guys are terrible. I get that. But I'm not going to say all, but a lot of you females will sing or write along to the songs and know all the lyrics. Like at my job, it's funny. These girls don't want none of these dudes to touch them, which they shouldn't. But when Amigo song comes on or any of these other rappers' songs and it talks about how they passed the girls to their homies, or they left the girl for her best friend, or they took the girl and her best friend and did the particular things that they did. The girls are sitting there like da 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 with the lyrics, and I'm sitting here like, what are you doing? Like, do you not hear what you're saying? Like, so sad, but I don't know. The world just, it's going to be tough. I'm going to tell y'all that. It is going to be tough because I'm climbing into the ring with a beast, a literal beast. I'm literally hopping in with the complete opposite of what I believe and what I am against and all that stuff. It's going to be interesting. So yeah, stay tuned. Like I said, I got the first song done today. The goal is to try to knock out, because it's going to be 7 songs, like 5 songs and 2 bonus songs. So knock out these few songs over the next week, and then spend the 2 weeks after that recording and whatnot, getting all the songs mixed to the best of my ability, and then getting all the songs up and loaded and whatnot, and getting everything ready for pre-orders. And then we'll be well on our way to May 5th, and May 5th will be here, and it's gonna be crazy, you know? Yeah. Anyway, sorry for just rambling there, but it's my passion, man, to reach out to people and reach people and inspire people. And it just makes me sad that what's been inspiring people lately is just complete trash, complete garbage. How sad is it that when something bad happens, the first thing that everybody's doing is pulling out. This is not a phone, by the way. It's like a TV. They pull out their TVs and they just record. Help, I'm drowning. It's like, oh man, I gotta get this on Snapchat. You know what I mean? You know, Same thing with the music. It's got a good beat. I don't care if it's telling me that I should slap my grandparents and shoot my family in the face and drown a small child and kick a dog. As long as I could milli rock to it, I'ma kick a little dog. Hey, ooh, yeah, ooh, I just stepped on a frog. Hey, ooh, yeah, ooh, I just beat my sister with a log. Yeah, ooh, yeah, log. Yeah, ooh, yeah, log. Ooh, beat her with a log. Ooh, yeah, yeah, ooh, yeah, I kick the ball. Ooh, yeah. Mm. That's a hit song. All I need is like a bunch of 808s and ridiculousness. Those lyrics were terrible, by the way. I stepped on the frog and kicked the dog. Like, what? But that's the world we live in. The world needs a hero. The world needs Jesus.